Hello, I'm McAllister Parrington. After years of struggling in Ireland to be a successful potato farmer, I've come to the hard truth that I'm not very talented, although my passion hasn't been diminished. I've come to Idaho, USA, to document the inspirational work of Pat Brown, the potato pioneer.
Right out west of the Idaho line, I was so damn hungry, I bummed me up a couple of spuds and fed the family. We were
the best dang taters in all the land, or my middle name ain't Hash.
Wow, looks like someone's gonna eat these potatoes. They'd be good for some weeks, months.
Oh yeah, you can feed your whole family with these. They're big. How are you today, ma'am?
Hi. Are you Pat Brown?
Oh, all right.
How do you get them so big?
Well, I really nurture them. I talk sweetly to them and look into their eyes. Whisper sweet nothings to them.
Do you use any chemicals?
Well, now, that depends on your definition of chemical. I use old natural, organic chemicals.
Well, what is it that you do use?
Well, now that's not really important, ma'am. Now, do you want to buy one of these taters or not?
Okay. What are you doing?
In the house next to Pat Brown lives George Wickerson. He had some interesting things to say pertaining to his neighbour's gardening practices.
After seeing him trucking some barrels with radioactive symbols on them, I thought my Pleasantville home was going to be the next epicenter for the Holocaust. He's cooking up a batch of something over there. I saw him spraying the plants with it. The guy's got to be somewhere between shady and shisty.
Through all of my interviews, a common theme arose. Pat Brown, like his country, always liked big things. His life has become the expression of the American dream.
Buttons, t-shirts, I even have a photo album full of every publicity shot ever taken of Pat Brown ever. I'm gonna be the next Pat Brown.
Mr. Brown!
Mr. Spontaneous, Institutional, Instantaneous, whatever the hell your name is.
So what was the circumstances for meeting in these seedy joint here?
Well, you know what we talked about on the phone? Those numbers. We're gonna have to do some adjustments.
You mean you want me to bend the truth?
Bend the truth? What the hell are you talking about? I want you to flat out lie.
Oh, okay. Now, I assume for doing this little favor, you have a little compensation for me?
I'm sure you'd expect no less. We're talking big bills.
Wow. Now that's big. I do appreciate doing business with you, sir. We'll see you around.
Pleasure.
Now, Senator Samplot, I'd like to direct your attention to this model I have developed and constructed. As you can see, this is where we would like to go with the potato. It will be securely fashioned to this here semi-truck, which would deliver to the entire nation. Now, of course, it would not have hurt this harmless pedestrian in this scenario, but just ignore that, please. Now, the specifications for this project have been lined out there, and I'd like you to take a look at this footage that I have provided, which I believe will assist in your decision.
Hello, I'm Victor Instantaneous with Pat Brown Enterprises. I am a professional statistician here to show you a few statistics about our great taters here. First of all, the equation bigger equals better equals happier. Okay, on to our graphing chart. You notice here on our bigness axis, and we have a happy axis. The bigger the tater gets, the happier we become. Noticing the chart, and this gives us our tater coefficient. Okay? Looking back to the chart, you notice the simple geometrical progression is essentially an exponential curve which goes right into what we call the happy index, or high, is what we like to refer that to. So remember, this is Victor Instantaneous signing off, and bigger is better.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Well, you know, I've heard about your potato operation, Mr.
Yes, hello and good evening. This is Ronald Flash with KTTR here in Brownfield. Today's news, we have a few surprises out that... Okay, yeah, we're going to cut to Ronald out in the field. We have some breaking news. Some protesters have gathered.
Thanks, Ronald. With me is one of the people in pink, protesting the persistence of preposterous tomatoes.
Potatoes!
All right. These people are ready to pull down the shrouds surrounding the whole Pat Brown industry. I have one of them here with us now.
These potatoes are preposterous. Pat Brown, you're just messing with the common man, and the common man is what holds you up. Common man is not happy. So Pat Brown, you mess with us, you're going down. You fear the pink.
All right, thank you, Donald. On a related note, there has been an increase in what they're now calling fetal tuberous syndrome. And there's an alleged correlation between Pat Brown's potatoes and these mutations. I believe we have a clip.
Andy, just breathe. Doctor will be 30 minutes.
How are we doing in here, nurse?
We're doing great, doctor. We're just in time.
Great, looks good. She's dilated, looking nice. Okay, hang in with us, baby. You're doing great. Looks good. Nurse, forceps. Thank you. Ladle. Looks good. Push. 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 Good.
Good God, woman, what have you been eating?
Did you wash your hands?
Well, you know, I've heard about your potato operation, Mr. Brown, and frankly, I just don't think so.
What? You don't think so?
Not at this time.
What, you gotta be kidding me! What the hell? What are you touching? Don't you touch that! Don't you touch that!
Security?
Oh! Oh! You didn't give me that! No, dog! Oh! God!
You're coming with me, Buster. I'll take care of this scumbag, Senator. Thank
You son of a...
you,
Oh!
scumbag. Thank you very much.
Pat Brown now faces lifetime imprisonment in a potato cellar for his crimes to humanity. All said and done, I suppose Pat Brown was, as they say, small potatoes.